Hello, 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 hello. And we're back. I think when we last left off, we had to look for books for some dude. I couldn't find the third one, and I really don't feel like looking it up. So I'll just take care of that some other time. Off screen, most likely. Here's Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Yeah, I'll make peace.
Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Soporific. Yeah, the NPCs in this game have a really big vocabulary. Bigger than mine, that's for sure.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Ooh, okay. Guess I'll steal their shit. I mean, not these people. Edgewaters. How do I do that? It's probably another mission, isn't it? Oh, okay. I just have to redirect it. Same place. And we go traveling again. think I'd enjoy it if I wasn't tired all the time. Overall, though, I am liking this game. Played only what, like 2 hours of it, but so far I like that. I mean, it feels like it. I haven't really seen the effects of it, but it feels like my choices actually matter a bit more than they usually do in other games. You play Telltale or Mass Effect and all the endings are the same, except for maybe a filter. Their dialogue is different.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
That didn't do anything.
System.
Oh no. Okay. Zappy gun.
Wow, great work!
Shut up. I don't need a whisper. I'm just messing. Obviously. It does happen though. I can't help it. Can't be the only one.
Here we go! Down they go!
Playing the stealth mission with your friends and then
Everyone all right?
I don't know, you just whisper to each other. It's just immersive, I guess. You don't mean to do it on purpose, but you're just so invested in what's happening and you get lost in it. Oh, good. It's a good thing I didn't buy that shotgun. Pristine, it says. All I know is I got more shit to sell. Oop. Oh. Okay, way to ruin the moment. Oh, right, I have to do whatever. She has a dialogue option.
You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
What? Okay, I don't know why I pressed that. I mean, the last RPG I was playing before this was Fallout New Vegas. Just to get, you know, a feel for it. Oh, right, every other level. Right. This is what I played New Vegas for. I didn't play a whole lot of it, though. Ugh. Jesus Christ. I can't. I want to look away from it, but it's like it's staring into my soul. Fuck. That was uncomfortably long. Jesus.
The control room should be ahead somewhere in it. Cut him off. He took one down.
The sprats. Okay. Couldn't kill it.
Wish I could do that.
Okay, well that wasn't worth it. Damn. Maybe it's better than my current rifle, 215. Nope, exactly the same. That's cool. Might as well trade the stick.
Unexpected.
Get ready. We're not getting through.
Jesus, what? What is with this thing?
Everyone all right?
We're all trying our best here. Man, that's such a disappointment. I love shotguns. They're stylish. They do a lot of damage. The Terminator uses it. Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies, by the way. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I just feel like I should have let that out there.
Processing.
What? Okay, something's up. I'm taking damage.
That's gotta hurt.
Shotgun gun it is. Seems to be the most effective.
Nice one.
Shotgun gun, zappy gun. It's interchangeable. Oh, I don't know what that did. Did I do it? Fucking robots. It kind of looks like the bleh. You know what? Yeah, it looks like that Boston Dynamics robot. I don't know what goes on in my head, man. I know what I'm trying to say, but I get a little brain fart. I mix my words around. It's not my fault. Can I tell her to heck this?
Sorry, coming back.
Huh, guess not. I mean, she's more of an engineer than a hacker, right? I mean, that's what I got from it.
You're not real. You're not real.
He's down there, I think. Ooh, Spider-Man 2. Mine's been Spider-Man 2.
Phantom.
Good. Didn't take a lot of damage.
Phantom.
Worried me for a bit. I saw the ladder. I saw the ladder. Don't be yelling at your screen. Trust me. I don't take no ladders. I just jump.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Ugh.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Persuade.
You know,
Persuade.
you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Alright, well I try not to make each part too long. And I don't really have my timer with me, so I'm gonna have to call this one. It's a good way to end it. Alright, I'll see you guys in part 8. Alright, bye.